that he had, in my opinion, and it's only in my opinion, it seems as though he had blurred the lines between stand-up comedian and performance artist.
Right.
Yeah, when he started doing all that wrestling stuff, really that's not comedy. But he was selling it as if it was comedy. There's anybody who knows the Hairspray movies or anybody who knows the John Waters movies, Hairspray, Crybaby, Female Trouble, Pink Flamingos, all that stuff with Divine and Ricky Lake and all that stuff. I was watching an interview with him, and he said, I want to make movies where people laugh, and then right after they laugh, they feel weird about laughing. It's like, hey, why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? The girl just ate dog shit. Why should I laugh? That's disgusting. But the thing is that he was doing the same thing. He was trying to, in my opinion, he was trying to combine performance art and cinematography. Andy Kaufman, I think, was the same way. He was trying to combine performance art. He was trying to combine performance art and stand-up comedy and meld the two. So when he started doing all that stuff, and he shows up on the late night with a neck brace because he claims that Jerry Lawler slammed him, you know, it was weird. But that was Kaufman's thing. And then the weird part was, this always blows me away. When he, I believe he died of cancer. A lot of his friends were saying, he ran around telling people, yeah, I have cancer. And they weren't, they didn't know if they should believe him or not. They didn't know if they should believe him. And it's kind of like Sacha Baron Cohen. That guy, I think, is probably the extension of what Andy Kaufman was doing. Because 9 times out of 10, Cohen isn't that funny. But the stuff he does is like, holy crap. Or even Tom Green. If you
yeah. But see, they all go back to who's that guy from the I think it was the 60s. It might have been the 50s or 60s. Crap. He was banned everywhere.
Oh. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name either.
Because he was the inspiration for all these guys that you're talking about. Because he would just say things that it wasn't even funny. It was more like just saying things for shock value. But you were talking about who you think the best comedian of all time is. The guy I think is the most funny. The guy who he's dead now. He's actually been dead since 2005. Unfortunately, he's one of those comedians who just wasn't very happy in their personal life, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Was Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, I never heard of him.
Oh my God! I think actually, Mike, I think you'd enjoy his stuff. He was a deadpan comic. He would deliver his lines with a very like they were always one-liners. It was just like an hour set of one-liners.
Oh well, see that's Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield capitalized on the one-liner. Yeah, that's and then he always had the fallback. If it was no good, he'd always fall back. No respect at all. Yeah. And every time he said that, people just immediately just bust up laughing. Every time he said no respect at all, it was not even funny. It's not a one-liner. It's not a joke. It's not a pun. There's no punchline. There's no setup. There's no nothing. But when he did it, it was like, oh my God, that's the Rodney Dangerfield thing. In 100 years, people will say, hey, have you ever heard of this comedian from 100 years ago, Rodney Dangerfield? Oh, no respect at all. They're not going to say any of the other. If you ask me,
no one's going to go, hey, did somebody step on a duck?
Oh shit, that's good.
Every time I think of Rodney Dangerfield, that's my go-to. Hey, did somebody step on a duck?
Oh, I tell you what, man, that's my young son Adrian. He has this phrase. He hasn't used it in a while, but he used it a ways back, and just that phrase alone makes me laugh. He says, "Man, that's comedy gold, comedy gold." Oh shit! And anybody who doesn't know, my son was probably about 6 when he did that. That's comedy gold. I'm like, all right.
A couple of the Mitch Hedberg ones I remember that always made me laugh were I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. I don't have a girlfriend. I just know a woman who'd be really mad if she heard me say that.
Okay, let's look at Rod. Let's look back at Rodney real quick because I do remember a couple things. One of them is this one, and it's completely sad, but it was funny as shit. It goes, when I played in the sandbox, let's try that again. When I played in the
This is as bad as when we used to tell jokes to each other in high school.
God, man, that's why I'm not a stand-up comedian, you see. Okay, see if I can get it. Okay, here we go. Rodney Dangerfield. When I played in the sandbox, the cat kept covering me up. Oh shit! Oh, damn, Rodney, we love you, dude.
No respect.
Oh, shit, I'm crying right now, dude. Damn that Rodney Dangerfield. Let me tell you what. Ooh. Okay.
No, he was great. I mean,
God.
He found his niche and worked it.
He did. It's freaking ridiculous.